Hello, it's Stunna from Stunna Racing, and I have a special treat for you all. I got the Heusinkveld Sprints and the CSL Elites. We're gonna take a look at these. So, I personally just upgraded to the Heusinkveld Sprints. I've been using these pedals for about a week, and I'm loving it. The CSL Elites, great pedals, but they just gotta go for now after experiencing these. The main three things I see is the build quality, adjustability, and just smoothness. Now your CSL Elites are your mid-range pedals, still made out of steel, still well built, but these blew me away. Um, when you're looking at the main differences between the two pedals, the Heusinkveld Sprints have load cells in every pedal. Now you won't see the clutch pedal. You can add that as an option, but for me, I don't drive a lot of manual with an H transmission. But these are still awesome with the two pedals and a little bit cheaper. It's a higher price point. On the CSL Elites, you only have one load cell, and that's on the brake pedal, and this is an optional kit that you have to get. Now, if we take a look at the back of the pedals where a lot of the work's being done, you'll see a pretty simple stack of rubber spacers. Fanatec sends you a kit. You can adjust these for stiffness. Right now I'm running a bit of a medium stiffness, and you can see how much pedal throw it has. Now on the Heusinkvelds, this is the softest setting, and you can see how much force it takes for me to bend it. That's a great thing for a sim racer. You want to make sure you have a really rigid plate when you mount these on your rig, because it may flex. But once you get that dialed up and you have really stiff brake pedals, then you can start editing how much force using the smart control program that Heusinkveld gives out, which is fantastic. CSL Elite does not have that. So on the Heusinkveld Sprint program, you can adjust the load to 65 kilograms. Right now, I'm building up, running it at 20, 30, 40, 50, and just build my way up. And then I can change the stiffness of the rubber. You don't want it to be too soft, because if it's too soft and mushy, kind of like the CSL Elites, you're gonna miss your foot memory. It's almost like taking a jump shot. Your muscles have retained that memory, so you want it to be stiff, and then your leg will get used to pushing 20 pounds of force, 30 pounds of force for different braking zones, so you can trail brake better. The other added pro of the Heusinkvelds is you can adjust the angle or pitch. Some people like it flatter. Right now I'm running it stock, and also if you invert the pedals, you can adjust that angle. You can change the spring forces and preloads. Right now I tightened this nut right here and tried to take out all of the extra movements. Fanatec or Heusinkveld, they send you a kit, and you can adjust these, and you can do the same thing with the throttle pedal. On the throttle pedal, you can adjust this bolt right here. If you put it higher, it's going to be a little bit tougher to push this. I have it at the lowest setting, so I'm more responsive with it. If you look at the Fanatec's, you really just have a rubber stop. This isn't revolutionary. You can't really change it. And the same thing with the clutch pedal. And they don't have load cells. These use potentiometers, and the potentiometers tend to fail, or you need to clean them out. This set has been working great for me. I haven't had that issue, but it's inferior to using Hall effect sensors, which look at electricity and the magnetic fields that are working around it. Now with that, you can preload the springs too on the throttle pedals, and again, you can look at this build quality, powder coated steel. It looks great. And then on the CSL, it's steel. It's still nice, but these pedals make the CSL Elites look like a toy. So if you're a mid-range sim racer, maybe you're beginning, I would recommend the CSL Elites. If you've been sim racing for a while and you want to make your racing experience much, much nicer, smoother, and adjustable for your rig and customizable, get these pedals. These are your endgame pedals. You probably won't need another set for a very long time, so leave a comment, subscribe. It's Stunna Racing, and I'll be taking a look and answering all those replies. So, like the video.